'Cause I watch so many geeky film games and TV shows. Maybe if we're lucky, the further experts me go. Hey, hey, get out of my way. There's news and news and hot takes, so you might as well stay. It's time to listen to the Geeking Away.
What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGT, and we're doing this special impromptu Nintendo Direct versus Sony State of Play. We're going to watch both videos. We're going to find out which one was better because they decided to have both of them today. Nintendo decided to do theirs early in the morning while I was at work. Sony decided to do theirs later on in the day while I still was unable to watch it live. So here we are. We're going to watch it, the replay. We're going to check it out. We're going to see what it was about. And since I am flying solo tonight, we might actually get through this in a little under an hour and a half. So we're going to see. We're going to see how this goes. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure you smash that like button. Share it with your friends. And, of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already because it makes me feel, so good when you do that. Now, we're going to be taking a look at Nintendo first because they were the ones who came out first. We're going to go ahead and head on over to the Nintendo Direct. Now, you will notice that the layout is slightly different today. Blinded Braille, he's been fooling around with the layouts. He's been messing with things. So things are just a slight bit different from the norm. But we'll deal with it. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this at 1 1/4 speed. And we don't need to hear it at 1. It's an hour and 16 minutes. Hopefully, it doesn't take us that long to get through. Yeah, no idea why this was scheduled so early. It really was a pain in my ass that they did that. When the fuck does this shit start? Come on. All right. Really, nothing. Okay, what in the hell is going on with this Nintendo Direct?
In exercise mode.
Oh, now it fucking plays. Try this again. Technical difficulties all around. Why is this not actually playing? I'm seeing in the little preview tab that there should be something playing. I'm not getting any. And stop sharing. Technical difficulties. We'll edit that out in the replay so nobody sees that. What's going on here? What the fuck is going on with this damn Nintendo Direct? Luckily, we only got 3 people watching, so we're going to figure this out. I think I know what happened. Share the screen again. Apparently, there's an extra 30 freaking minutes. Here we go. Blah, blah, blah. COVID-19, release dates, everything pushed back. What's up, Blinded Bro? You're predicting I hate both? Well, I'm already kind of pissed off because Nintendo, it's a 46-minute direct, and they left about 29 minutes and 50 seconds on the fucking stream. And I didn't realize it. I've been fucking around with it for the last 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center.
All right, what the hell is this?
1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one.
Fire Emblem.
In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
Breath of the Wild 2. What's up, Blinded? Thank you for joining us.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay, because I'm on my earbuds wirelessly, so I don't know if it's how long it's going to stay connected, but
For whatever reason, they left 30 minutes of just dead air.
yeah, is that the countdown?
There was no countdown. If you look at the preview tab, as you scroll through, it shows that there's supposed to be something there, but it's like nothing playing.
That's weird.
Yeah. Like, see if I go back here, how it shows in the preview that there's stuff there.
Oh, but there's actually nothing there. What
Yeah.
the hell?
So I don't know if it's messed up and that's going to come in later, because over here it's all now just Nintendo Direct. So I guess these previews are actually those, and those previews are these.
Yeah, they messed up.
I don't even know how the fuck they because it's automatic from YouTube, right? It should.
Yeah, unless like this is like an upload afterward. I don't know.
Fuck if I know. Is this a real Fire Emblem or a Warriors one? I don't know yet.
No. Oh, sorry, spoilers.
I haven't seen anything. I avoided all spoilers. I didn't look at anything on the internet. I don't know what happened at State of Play. I don't know what happened at Nintendo Direct. I have no knowledge going into this.
Well, can I just say this game got leaked a couple months ago?
Okay. I don't look at leaks, so I do like his hair.
Yeah, everybody's making fun of their hair.
This is definitely going to be a Warriors game. I can just tell by the opening. Play that beautiful bean footage.
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may,
No, it's a regular.
you are a
fucking
divine
fire.
dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
War. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember. But
I've had my eye on you.
the ring. Marth, right.
Well, I guess that's why it's called
Sigurd, leave it
Engage.
to me.
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain elements.
Fire Emblem Engage. It's going to have
The time has
the guy
come.
from Star Trek,
As one.
Patrick Stewart.
Emblem,
Mm-mm.
engage!
Be like, engage. Number 1. Tommy Yumiko says it's a day 1 for him.
Same. I'm pre-ordering this.
Please grant me your strength.
It's on Nintendo. That's the thing. Like, this should be in my wheelhouse. I should be like, yes, I want this. And I'm like, yeah, it's on a
She asked me to
Switch.
gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
I mean, you should play Three Houses. That was like really good.
That's what I hear. Like I said, I don't know what it is. There's something about the Switch that just holds me back from fucking playing it.
Maybe if they make like a home console Switch, they should
Hello,
definitely
everyone.
do that.
I'm Yoshiaki
guess-
Koizumi.
Like a
and
Switch
I'll be your
heavy?
guide for today's Nintendo
Yeah.
Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series.
I don't think that's his
Fire
real
Emblem
voice.
Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem
It's like I'm
Engage
watching an
Divine
old Godzilla
Edition
movie.
containing collectible items.
It does look
Please look
so
forward to more information about
disjointed.
this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first
How come they
batch of
can't even get
headlines.
someone with like a Japanese accent to do the voiceover? It's like they got like the
It
whitest
takes
dude.
two to tango.
Yeah, they just lazy as fuck
Cody and May's
sometimes with these
relationship is on the
directs.
rocks.
I think they think it's
gets even
iconic, so
tougher
they're just like, keep it.
When they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate
This is
with a
so
friend
weird
in this
that this
critically acclaimed
game
two-player platforming
wasn't on
adventure.
Switch day
Even
one.
the bumpiest
It's
road
just
can be
bizarre.
traveled with someone by your side.
I thought that was like DLC or
Fantastical
something
worlds
coming
filled
forward.
with challenging
I guess it's
experiences
just a
around
regular game.
every
Huh?
corner.
Yeah.
In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on two systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass. Help Cody and May return to normal with a partner, of
I mean, it's
course.
a decent game, but
It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th.
like you said, I
Pre-orders
thought that
begin
was already
today
on the Switch.
Nintendo eShop.
It's weird that it's just coming out.
Yeah, it would have been better on the Switch
The
for a lot
forbidden
of other
story
people.
begins.
What's up, Bomberny TV?
What's up, Bob? This got a lot of people excited.
After
I like Koei
mysteriously
Tecmo.
vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories.
Just one of those like take picture games.
Yeah, it's Fatal Frame. This is one of the Fatal Frame games that they
Use
didn't
the camera obscura to
bring to the
repel
West.
evil spirits
So
and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar
They need
Eclipse
like a
launches for
Fatal
the first
Frame
time in the
ARG
West on
game.
Nintendo Switch
You just
next
take your
year.
fucking phone.
There's a
surprised
new
they haven't
hero
done that.
who looks
at
mechanical.
least in Japan, at least.
Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
I still have yet to play
This is
any
Hino, a new
Xenoblade
hero.
games,
She
or at
appears
least
to
beat
be,
them.
Mechanical?
I haven't played a single
Complete her
Xenoblade.
quest to have her join your party. Expanding your options for classes and battle strategies.
Again, this should be up my alley, but Nintendo.
Challenge battles will also be added. Test your mettle in consecutive battles.
The
against
only thing
top
I hate
enemies.
about the Xenoblade games, just like
all enemy
visually
waves
looking at them,
to
is
earn
the
rewards.
UI. Oh my
Challenge
god,
even
it's so
stronger
cluttered.
enemies to earn valuable accessories and special outfits.
Especially on the handheld, it's like, oh my fucking god.
More hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th.
How long
Get
has that
drawn into these
expansion pass been
Nintendo Switch
working on?
games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and
How
Patrick
long?
create a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe.
This actually looked
In
like
this
a
3D
fun game.
platforming
I wouldn't
adventure,
buy
you'll
it,
travel
but
through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric
it looks
forests,
slick
wild
compared
west
to other,
jellyfish fields. Explore
know,
using all sorts of
SpongeBob
wacky
games.
moves, don over 30
Yeah.
fantastic cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by
I mean, if
their
I was
original
younger,
actors.
that would be right up my alley.
Soak up
but-
SpongeBob SquarePants:
Yeah.
The Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
I might get SpongeBob for my kids.
You're already
Hmm.
fit? Box with familiar characters.
Oh,
Oh,
hell
this is
yeah.
the thing.
North Star. They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various
Fist of the
boxing
North Star
drills.
exercise.
Defeat as many enemies
Learn
as
how
you
to
can
fucking
with
make
just
people
your
explode?
fists in battle mode, or take on rivals
Yeah.
in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness boxing, Fist of the North
I mean,
Star.
it's just Dance
launches
Dance
on Nintendo
Revolution
Switch
with
March
like
2023.
boxing
This
instead
ain't
of
your uncle's
dancing.
dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously
Yeah.
hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6
This looks
friends and
like
frenemies in local and online play.
another
They
Fall
won't even
Guys,
know
but it
what
actually
hit 'em.
looks kind of
Oddballers
fun.
launches on Nintendo Switch
I have
early
no clue
next
why.
year.
Yeah, it's
A
not
small
for
fox
me.
washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure
Didn't
game.
this come out on
The
Only
Xbox
clue
like
here
last year?
is the manual. Traverse the
I
island's
think it came out on
interconnected
Xbox
realms to retrieve
earlier
its
this
missing
year.
gadgets.
it's
Dangerous
only now
traps
coming
and
to
even more
PlayStation
dangerous
and,
monsters lurk around every
Switch.
corner. What long-lost secrets?
Because I remember we were
Oh.
going over that other
Tunic
Fox game, and they're
launches on
like,
the
yeah,
Nintendo
they kept
Switch
getting
system
compared to
September
Tunic.
27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Yeah.
eShop.
It kind of like
New Intel has
I haven't really heard
Front
much
Mission
from people
remakes.
if they like
Full
the
remakes
game or
of 2
not.
Front Mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1
Oh
remake,
yeah, this was
you'll
another
pilot giant
game a
machines
lot of
called
people are
Bonzers
excited
in
about.
tactical turn-based
Yeah, I like
combat.
Front Mission.
As you progress,
Good
you'll
series.
obtain
Yeah.
skills that can help you gain
I think it's
level
probably
and
gonna do
advance
better
opponents.
because
You can also
just
test your
because
metal at
Fire
the
Emblem
Coliseum.
is kind of popular and people trying to look for more of these tactical
Continue the battle
RPGs.
in the sequel,
What's up,
previously
Adam Wilson?
unreleased outside of Japan. Take
Alright, what's
advantage
up?
of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over
I mean,
80
these were
new
good
skills
on like
added from the first game.
handheld modes. So.
Front Mission 1 Remake launches on
Yeah,
Nintendo Switch
definitely.
this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will
Front
also
Mission 3 is
launch on
good as fuck.
Nintendo Switch.
Mm.
It's a wonderful life
Nintendo
for
might
a
be
new
winning me over
generation.
to buy some fucking Switch content.
After nearly
Well,
20
here's
years,
the
a beloved
farming shit.
experience is reborn.
Well, this is the Harvest
Welcome
Moon
back
series.
to Forgotten Valley. Here,
Well,
you'll manage
there was a
farm
big meme.
passed
They,
down to you by your
this is
father.
like
Restore
I
and
think there's a
expand your
couple of
farm
farming
as you
games in
nurture
this
crops.
direct.
Care
It's a
for
little
your
too
friendly
much.
animals and help the
Bob
land
says he's
flourish.
exhausted or he joined the panel. It's all right, Bob.
Yeah, it's
Befriend
fun.
the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley.
We'll just dock your pay. Don't worry.
You might even meet your future partner and start a family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their
I
appearances
mean, the
will
Harvest
change
Moon
over the
games
years.
like set the
Your
standard.
child will
So
also choose their career
This should
based
be
on
good.
how you raise them. An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
I might get that. I already have a family. Real quick, Adam Wilson says, "Is this Harvest Moon or a ripoff version?" That is the original Harvest Moon. What happened was when Harvest Moon came over to the U.S., that's when it got the Harvest Moon name. It's like Story of Seasons over in Japan.
Mm.
And then the company that published it in America, for some reason, they got the Harvest Moon IP. So the new Harvest Moon games are actually a different company making them. That's why they suck. But then the Story of Season games that are in America now are the old Harvest Moon developers. That's why those are good.
Damn, that's confusing. Was there what's the game called? Season of what's it called?
Story of Seasons?
Story of Seasons, yes. Was there some entries on 3DS? Because I remember
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Yeah, because I remember some of them. I never really got too into it, but
Yeah. It's some like weird licensing thing because of Natsumi and the company that owns Harvest Moon. It's,
interesting.
look at those big old foreheads.
Yeah, these are like the weirdest mascot of all the games.
The first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme.
That's some bullshit that's worse than the Dragon Quest Dragon Warrior thing.
Grub
Hmm.
or fun.
Yeah. It's like the Dino Blaster thing in Europe. How another company is still making Dino Blaster games pretending
So
they're
many
Bomberman
incredible
games, but
possibilities.
they're not.
Which team will you join?
Jeez. That's way too confusing.
What's that?
And
I was saying that's way
updates
too
are planned for
confusing.
Splatoon 3.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for more info.
Well, that's what
in the
happens
future.
when companies decide to change names for certain regions, and then those
So, Squids,
things
what
stop.
did you think?
And then they're like, "Oh,
What
some
would
other
you
company
bring
just
to a
swoops in,
desert
like, I'll
island?
just take this old name."
As for me,
Yeah.
I've already decided. I hope you'll all
Dumb.
participate as well. Next, please take a look at this.
I got it at 1.25 speed, so we should be able to get done with this in like 3 or 4 hours.
As usual.
I don't know what this is, but I love it already.
This is another
Octopath Traveler
game.
2? Fuck yeah.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series.
I still got to finish the first
8
one.
new travelers embark on a journey
They're
through
just
the
pumping
land of
out
Sony's time.
these type of games like crazy.
Without bloodshed.
Like we just had Bravely Default 2 and
Smiles to people's faces.
Triangle Strategy.
I'll be back
It's
when
like,
I gotta
holy
get
shit.
Triangle
devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not
But I
this
mean,
stench.
I love the
Stench
way
of
these look.
blood.
These look like when I think of
Doubt
Super
is
Nintendo
why
games. This is what Super
Leave
Nintendo
the hunting
looks
to me.
like in my brain.
We'll have all the tasty meat you want.
I know they don't
Need to
actually
be
look this
discovered
good, but in
where?
my brain, that's what a Super Nintendo game looks like.
Explore a wide world set in a
Yeah, I like the
era.
depth and just like the mix
Each
of the
traveler's
2D,
path of action differs
the
between
pixel art
day
style.
and night.
You're like getting a little garbled.
You see, it's
What will
my
happen when their paths
mic. Give me a
intertwine?
second.
What's that big world?
Let's go tell Nurse.
And what adventures await them in this new
I
world?
think I found the source.
And now I gotta go back and finish
Eight
fucking the
travelers
first
each have their
Octopath.
own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them and you?
This direct was incredibly mid.
Yeah,
Octopath Traveler 2
I mean, so far,
launches
nothing's,
on
like,
Nintendo Switch
really jumping
February
out at me.
24th, 2023.
Like a must-have, but
What you just saw was
Octopath
Octopath
looks good.
Traveler 2 from Square Enix. Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes.
oh, this is a PS2 game. No,
Let's see
not
some
PS2.
more
It's
headlines.
just very, very.
A magical home is waiting for you.
Look at this magical home.
Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG. Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes. And explore the enchanted realms of Azoria. Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their home. Tend and grow your fairy tale farmstead solo or together with up to 4 players
Look at
in
this,
local or
4-player
online
farming?
multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change,
What's up, Blinded?
new spellbinding surprises can be
Yeah, that's
unlocked
good.
that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in
Grow
Fae
your
Farm,
very own government
launching
weed.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch, spring 2023. It's a music.
Say something, Blinded.
can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little low though.
Well, let me turn it up.
I'm gonna kick the other you from the studio.
Yeah, I'm on my iPad, so it's probably like a little finicky.
All right. Tommy Umiko says, "Who knew women wanted to be farmers so goddamn bad?" Everybody wants to be a farmer. I mean, not in real life, but in like video games, because it's so much easier to farm in a video game.
Definitely.
Blast from the past. Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game.
Hell yeah, theater rhythm.
Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens, Tsuteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total.
Ugh.
Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music. In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins at Symphony on the Nintendo Switch
I can't
system
even play
February
that shit.
16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
This is
eShop.
slowing down.
After the game's launch, pay DLC
It's
songs
just
from the
me.
Saga series.
It's
Nier
just
series.
Tommy Umiko says, "Yeah,
Octopath
Advance
Traveler,
was Wars never
Live
took
and
my
more will
fancy.
be
I like
released. That's
Valkyria
90
more.
additional songs.
Valkyria is awesome.
Plus, additions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including
Damn, that's a
Melodies
lot
of
of
Love,
fucking
will be
songs.
available.
Who's playing this shit?"
A cosmic adventure is just around the corner. Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration.
We've seen this already, though.
Freely
Haven't we?
roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries.
This direct was weak. I could have sworn we
Find
saw this
coins.
like 2 directs
Unlock
ago.
hidden paths. And help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand.
King Crab likes the
Recruit up to
Nintendo
30 different
Directs.
Sparks, each with their own special powers and skills. They can
I mean-
help spark a decisive victory.
I like the concept of Nintendo Directs. They just gotta bring more
Can Mario and the
fire.
Rabbids put an end to the darkness?
Yeah, I think
Mario
this
plus
direct was
Rabbids
kind of
Sparks of
weak.
Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October
But
20th.
there's still some
Pre-orders are
good
available
stuff
now on
in it.
Nintendo
It's
eShop.
not like
A gold edition can also be pre-ordered,
amazing,
containing the base game,
mind-blowing
weapon
shit.
skins, and a season pass.
Adam Wilson says, I never understood the appeal of Rabbids. It's for people that like
The
really,
score
really
piece
stupid
between
humor.
humans and monsters.
Yeah.
Rune Factory 3
And
returns
Ubisoft
on
games.
Nintendo Switch.
And it's like the third
Take a
fucking
break
farming
from
game, isn't it?
quests to chat with the locals, cultivate
Yep.
crops, and care for monsters, among other
Nintendo
relaxing
Farm Direct.
activities. You can also transform
Yeah, like that was the
into a
problem.
monster.
It's like,
Your
what the
abilities in
fuck?
battle
Like
and
another
conversations
farming
with the
game?
locals will vary depending on your form. Your choices
I
will
mean,
also
Like,
cause
I'm sure
different
they could've
events
showed
to occur.
something else.
Plus, a brand new
I was
mode
gonna say,
has
is
been
it really
added
up
to
to
help you
Nintendo
enjoy
what gets shown?
more
Like, these are the
quality
games that
time
are
with your
coming out,
in-game
like-
spouse. Rune Factory 3
I think-
launches on Nintendo Switch
I mean,
next
the
year.
thing is, it's Rune Factory, so that's why they're showing it. But like, I still think they can pick things that
Plus, a new
feel
Rune Factory
more
series will launch in the future.
bigger, right?
Yeah.
More Nintendo 64 games are on the way.
See, like this,
Pilot
I have the
Wings
Nintendo 64 expansion or whatever,
Mario Party.
and I never even play it.
Mario Party 2.
I only play it periodically. Like if I'm in the mood to
Mario
just
Party
like
3.
play Mario 64.
Pokemon Stadium.
But some of the announcements here were
Pokemon
cool, though.
Stadium
Like
2.
Pokemon Stadium.
1080
I'm just
I
sort of
heard
surprised that
Pokemon
they
for little kids.
Excite
Yeah.
Bike 64.
tell that to
These
Gary.
games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64 games. And
I'm just
enjoy
surprised they
more
haven't put
gaming benefits
Smash.
with an active
It's
Nintendo
just
Switch Online
like,
Plus expansion
what
pack
the heck?
membership. Oh, and
King
there's
Crab says
one
maybe
more game
Nintendo's
we
trying
should
to appeal
mention.
to the rednecks with all the farming games.
Maybe.
Tony, do you like video games? I like the idea of video games. Wasn't there supposed to be like an HD remake of this? What everyone was talking about at
Yes,
one point.
there is a HD remake. So Microsoft announced that it's going to be only for Xbox.
Why not mix things up with
So
these
it's coming to
Nintendo
Game
Switch
Pass, and if you had Rare
Live your
Replay,
best
you
life
also get
on
it
the
for
newly
free.
discovered continent of
And it's like
Andalusia
4K
in this
remastered.
immersive RPG. Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character
But no
and
online
deepen your
for the
relationships
Xbox
with the
version, which is
locals.
just dumb.
In doing so,
That's
you'll
lame.
gain access to different job
Yeah.
classes and abilities.
Apparently, Ninja Kitty didn't
A
think so,
grand
just
adventure
because the
into the
multiplayer
unknown
shit.
awaits.
It's like, still doesn't
Various
matter.
Daylight launches on Nintendo Switch later today. A
Various
malfunction
Daylight.
causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build machines to refine them into various resources.
This is just like farming on
Eventually,
an
you'll
industrial
construct
scale.
multiple production lines like these.
Mhm.
But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Wow, they got GoldenEye even with the licensing issues.
A young girl
Yeah.
named Ib visits an art museum with her parents.
Oh,
in
this
this
looks like
2D
trash.
exploration adventure. She
have
wanders
no
through a
clue
busy
what the hell
gallery
this
by the
is.
artist Guertina.
This looks like a
Until
like a
one
RPG
particular
Maker game.
piece draws her in.
Yeah, it does.
Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate.
Like an
in
RPG
Ib,
Maker game that you would
launching
find
on
on fucking
Nintendo Switch
Newgrounds.
spring 2023.
Look at it. This
Yeah,
fucking
like
Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update. Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles.
hell yeah.
And Diddy Kong, a midfield
What's up with
speedster
Pauline
these-
lately? Like
techniques and
Nintendo's
high-pass
really
accuracy.
big on Pauline the last couple of years.
Plus, more gear and another stadium.
I think they're trying to like make her
The
like
second free update
Rosalina.
launches this month.
Like they need more female characters, so they're like, oh, let's push her.
The final summer begins.
Yeah, that was some hilarious MS Paint shit.
どこまで
It
も楽し
does.
想像しいあの夏が始ま
Hell
る
yeah.
そんな予感が
When Strange Islands suddenly
Part 3
appear,
already?
Ryza
Fuck.
and friends set sail to investigate in
There's
order
way
to
too many
protect
of
their
these
homeland
games.
from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this vast world. And
They released
forge
a whole
your own
bunch of
path
them on
in this charming
PlayStation, like,
RPG.
In
11
collections,
heroes
I got
from all
like
walks of
12
life
of these
will join your
fucking
party.
games.
During
Jeez.
battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when
Yeah,
needed.
well, Nintendo.
Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure
Adam
are
Wilson
in
says
your
he's not
hands.
into that Pauline shit. She's boring as fuck and needs to stay in the past.
Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the
I
Secret
think-
Key launches on
I
the
think she
Nintendo
needs to be
Switch system
fit with,
February
like, Donkey
24th,
Kong.
2023.
Not Mario. I just don't really know what they're doing with Her and Mario Odyssey was just kind of like wasted.
Where's Carl? I have no idea. I haven't seen him in a couple of days. But Carl is no longer on the channel. He has disassociated himself from the Geek Getaway.
Yeah, unfortunately.
King Crab would put a baby in Pauline. It's kind of weird because she's a fictional character that doesn't exist. You do you.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. Either way, all the LTA games, there's like fucking so many of them. They all got time limits. I don't know if the new ones have time limits, but the old ones have like built-in time limits for how long you got to finish the game before like the world ends or some shit.
I don't really mind those that kind of like mechanics, but
Wave 3 is
that's
on the
done
way.
right.
Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
This was kind of disappointing. Like, I get it, it's not gonna show up anytime soon, but why just show 2 tracks?
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
Just not
No
show,
idea.
or show us anything. It's weird.
I suck at this game, so I
Mario
don't
Kart
care.
8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the
I
Mario
love
Kart 8
Mario
Deluxe
Kart,
game
so.
launches this holiday.
Adam Wilson
The
says,
Nintendo
did
Switch
you and
Online
Carl have a
Plus
falling
expansion
out?
pack members can enjoy this DLC at
No, we had a
additional
difference of
cost.
opinion
The
as to the
DLC can also
future
be
of
purchased on
the
its own.
channel. We wanted to go in different
How
directions.
was that? Next, we have some news to share about
It's like Simon and
Nintendo Switch
Garfunkel.
Sports.
Mm.
In the next free update, golf will be added.
Louis Perea says he's only here because Evil keeps banning him for no reason.
Of
Well,
course,
I
you
guess
can play
we'll
these
take it.
locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf.
Survival
Those with the
golf.
most
This
strokes will
was-
be out.
Fucking bullshit.
We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday. Please wait just a little longer.
Carlos Garfunkel.
Next, we have a special guest,
Shit was released in fucking
Mr.
April.
Miyamoto.
How do you
Hello,
suck at Mario
it's been
Kart?
a while. I'm Shigeru
I don't know
Miyamoto.
how, but I figured a way.
I have a few things I'd like to share with you
Ninja
today,
Kitty,
including
he's
some news.
hiding somewhere in the back.
First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Brothers animated movie we're developing with Chris
Mario
Miyamoto
Brothers
from
is not
Illumination will release
If you
next
think it's
spring.
rigged, then you suck at the game.
And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its 2nd year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood,
I'm like good at
California,
Mario
in the
Kart when
US.
I'm not playing against
Recently,
other
we've
people.
been working on the finishing touches for both.
Say it again.
Today, I'd like to talk a little
I
bit
said when
about
I'm not
Pikmin.
playing against other people, like if I'm playing single player Mario
It's been over
Kart,
20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series.
Mhm.
but when like there's humans
This is Pikmin Bloom.
playing against
It's
me,
a smart device
I
game we
suck.
started with Niantic late last
I
year.
can beat
the
and
computer.
Players all over the world are planting flowers.
Yeah, because the computer doesn't
Here's a
use
quick rundown of the
shortcuts,
game
and
for
they
those who have yet to
don't
play.
really know how to use like items for
Pikmin Bloom
defense.
is a smart device game
Yeah.
that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find.
I saw so
Pikmin,
many people
raise them,
about to
and plant
quit the
flowers together.
direct just because of this fucking mobile
All you
game.
need to do is take it with you on your daily
It
walks
was
or outings.
hilarious.
You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked.
You give us fucking this and
Send out
not
Pikmin and
Pikmin
collect the
4?
items they found that day,
Nintendo wants
and
you to
feed
go
them
outside.
nectar to increase their petals.
No.
So, how many steps did we take today?
Take a whole bunch of steps while
While
you're
you're
catching
out and about,
Pokemon.
you can also use the
You
AR
can
feature
raise
to
your-
take photos with Pikmin.
Pikmin.
Pikmin are all around you.
Hmm.
Let's take a quick look at my screen.
I think this
I mean,
really
Miyamoto's
only
the
works
only
with
one that loves
Pokemon.
Pikmin.
They love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here,
The
flowers
first
will
2
bloom.
games were decent. They're not
You'll
like
also
mind
see the
blowing.
number of steps you've taken that day.
No Pikmin 4.
Regarding the map,
Boo.
the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record
No
of locations
spoilers.
you visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well.
This is the kind
You'll
of
say to
game that makes me
yourself,
feel
"Okay,
bad
this
for
time
not
I'll
going
try
anywhere.
walking here." It makes trips and walks a lot of fun.
It's like, look,
It's a very easygoing
I've
place.
gone
that
around
you
my
can enjoy
house.
just by taking
I've
it
gone
with
to
you.
the basement
I hope
and the
you'll try
attic.
it out. Okay, now to the main
Goddamn.
event. Please take a look at this.
Blinded, your microphone is staticky again.
Yeah, blame Sony earbuds.
Oh crap, Pikmin are all around me. I thought I was hallucinating. There you go, Pikmin 4
Mm-hmm.
in 2023. It's coming.
10
That's
years
right.
after
Pikmin
The
4
third
will
one.
launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the
I
core
also made a
essence
new
of Pikmin
t-shirt.
gameplay.
Do you
We
think
call
he
it
really said it
Dandori
that
in
way?
Japanese, or strategically
I don't think he
planning
said it that
commanding
way.
the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4.
Unintentional fail.
Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto.
Low, he
Now,
loves
I'm
it.
glad they
Some
changed the
more
perspective
headlines.
because I think that's what was holding back first 3 games.
Take your dancing game.
Why
to
are you
the
watching
next
Nintendo?
level.
Amico's more interesting? Because there's no Amico Direct this year. The Amico Direct was canceled.
And Nintendo makes better games.
Hell yeah, Just Dance. We're gonna get this for Ninja Kitty so he can lose some weight since he's 500 pounds.
I just can't believe that this is still going on after like what 12, 13 years.
Kids love it.
I don't understand.
Children,
Especially
yeah.
on the Switch, it wouldn't be that accurate.
It's like children and then like streamers love it.
Jesus.
Can you survive the season of death?
Just Dance Game of the
As
Year
you cultivate
instantly.
a peaceful farm life in the village of Lethe,
See, is this the 4th
season of
farming
death
game?
quiet is continuously
fifth one,
returns,
technically.
threatening
Oh,
to destroy
Jesus.
all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with different motives
This is
will
another
join
one
your
though that
cause.
we've seen earlier in the
While
year.
facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world.
I have
Pretty sure it was
no
like
clue.
2 directs
After
ago.
this presentation, a demo containing the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
It was like
Yeah,
2
this
directs
looks
ago.
really generic.
Get ready for a devilishly good time. After 5
Everyone got the Animal
Umbra
Crossing
Witch
and Fire
Bayonetta
Emblem
was
are making
revived in the
tons of
present
money
day.
memo.
In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend.
That's why the Amico
Now,
failed.
in
No
this
farming
third
on it.
installment, she'll
Yeah.
fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Homunculi.
Don't worry, I know this song by heart.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for
I
others.
really haven't
to
gotten
fighting
into
for the world.
Bayonetta. I just didn't
Those
like
who
the first 2
have overcome
games.
their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca
I've never played a Bayonetta game.
and another Umbra witch, Sean.
I mean,
Ally Viola
it's
also joins in
platinum,
on the
so
action.
you kind of know what to
A hair raiser.
expect.
Demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Haven't they been talking about this game for
Pre-orders
like
are
years?
available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah,
After today's Nintendo
and that's because of
Direct,
Platinum
a new trailer
Games.
delving more into gameplay
They're
will
making
launch
everything
on
but
YouTube channel.
Bayonetta 3.
I could have sworn like that was like the
Dark
big thing, like
fantasy
they were
mystery
making it for
abounds
Nintendo
from the
because they
creators
funded it or
of
some shit.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, they announced that game like what?
Welcome to the city of
2017?
perpetual rain.
Something like that.
Many
Like 5
cases remain
years.
unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master
Nah,
detectives,
I-
who come from all
I
around the
don't
world.
know. I played it when I was younger, so I never really got into it, Bob.
Yeah, Sony pandemic. No such thing. Fake news.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective.
Oh, it's a pandemic for Platinum all the time.
The
Just
secret
ask
rendezvous
Microsoft.
after their pact. Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency. Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence.
This game actually looked pretty
Shinigami
decent.
will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case.
So this
Avoid
is
their
like,
barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions.
what the hell is that?
Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives. Rain Code.
Come on, what the hell is
launching
that?
first on the
Like the genre?
Nintendo Switch system, spring
The one with the
2023.
the objection game.
Oh, like
Phoenix Wright.
Enter the
yeah,
village
Phoenix Wright.
if you
It was like
dare.
Phoenix Wright mixed with Persona.
Yeah, kind of.
The latest installment in the Resident Evil
Now, this was
series
just
coming to Nintendo
stupid.
Switch as a cloud version.
Definitely said at least you'd have had Gary.
Even Winters must face the horrors of the
The
village.
Yeah, I think
invitation
Gary.
was open
Here's
for
some
everybody,
lords
but I
to
don't know where
rescue
Gary's
his
at.
abducted daughter.
Yeah, I think Gary's busy.
Resident Evil
So
Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th.
I'm sure he wouldn't like this direct
You
anyway,
can
though.
download and try out the free demo today
He's got
on
Zelda,
Nintendo eShop to
so
pre-order the full
he
game.
probably is gonna hate that.
The Winter's Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd. Additionally, 3 other
Additionally, more
recent entries
additions.
in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year.
I don't think I've ever played a Resident Evil game.
It's an action-packed
What?
lineup of Nintendo
No, I was
Switch
kidding.
games.
Just kidding.
Okay,
played the
because I
first
was
two
about to
Resident
say.
Foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler. By
Didn't this come
thrusting,
out
I was
on
like, I don't believe that.
tripping, and
Like,
parrying
what is it?
Yes, it
Earlier
did.
this year?
you'll break their stance
Earlier
and gain
this
the
year.
upper hand. Fall in combat,
3D
you'll get older
decent
and
game.
weaker.
I don't know how it's gonna play on the
You'll learn new
Switch
techniques to
because
complete your mission. Can you exact revenge
a little-
before your time runs out?
it's better with
Seafood makes its way
the
onto
FD
Nintendo Switch
controller.
November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Aren't they gonna
Experience
make
the events leading up to
remake
Final
RE4?
Fantasy VII
They're gonna
in this
remake everyone.
exhilarating action RPG.
Yep.
Zach Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative.
What about
aspiring to
Bomberny?
become a
Bomberny
hero.
is in the chat. He
Together
said he's
with
tired, too
Sephiroth
tired
and
to get on
Cloud,
the show.
He investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis
I'm
Core
surprised
Final
that's
Fantasy
coming to
VII
the
Reunion
Switch.
launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
It's
They're
not
just
a
milking the
cloud.
shit out of that
Radiant
fucking.
Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch. Fire different types of weapons to take
They
down
are
waves of
milking it. I
enemies.
agree.
Defeat multiple enemies of the
Gotta
same
get
color
on
for
that
a chain
nostalgia
bonus,
train.
or take down
Yeah.
differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict
this
space
looks
station in this
decent.
roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds.
Yeah, this
There's
is
an
fun.
endless
Continuous
universe?
waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes? Endless dungeons.
I think the
launches on
character
Nintendo Switch
designs are a
this year.
little generic, though. Kind of reminds
The
me of
journey of world
Overwatch.
regeneration begins anew.
Ikaruga is better.
Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch. The world of Silverage is controlled by shadowy forces called Descients. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One
This
must
looks
ascend
terrible.
the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current
Yeah,
Chosen
isn't this
One,
a
and his childhood
remaster?
friend in this beloved action
Or is it a
RPG.
remake?
They'll meet allies
It
along the
said
way,
remaster.
like the wandering aristocrat Zelos.
But this looks
I guess that
bad. Like,
explains it.
Lost her emotions after an experiment. Presea.
like the anime
Other
cutscenes are
allies
good,
will
but these
also join the
like
party.
little chibi, super deformed.
The fate
Sprites
of 2
look
interconnected
weird.
worlds
Yeah.
hangs in the balance. Tales
Looks
of
like they
Symphonia
are trying to
Remastered
make
begins
this
its journey on Nintendo Switch early
so they could
next year.
see how good the series could do in modern times.
Yeah. Testing the waters.
Mhm.
Life is Strange. Boo.
Meh.
Romancing Saga Minstrel Song remastered. That was a terrible fucking game. Why would they remaster that?
No clue.
Lego Brick Tales.
I heard this game was actually fun. Pretty
Lego games are
interesting
always
for a
fun.
Lego game.
This Disney
Well, I mean, the
game
premise of it. Yeah, this Disney game just looks generic.
Fall Guys Season 2.
Seems like that with all these Disney games. Except the new one that came out that's kind of like Animal Crossing. I heard that was pretty interesting. Kirby.
Another Kirby
It
game?
seems
Kirby's Return to
yes.
Dreamland
It
Deluxe
seems
is
like
coming to
Kirby
Nintendo Switch.
drops every single fucking
Monday,
month
a
now.
spaceship crash lands on planet
Like
Popstar.
last month, we just got a
To
Kirby
help
game.
Magalore return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure.
But this is a
addition to
remake,
sword,
so
whip,
I guess it's okay.
and other familiar copy abilities, a new mecha copy ability makes its debut.
Well, it's got new
Blast
new
foes
abilities.
from a distance, or punch them up close. It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities.
Look at that. Everybody can be Kirby.
There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magolor's Tome Trackers. And returning ones like
Kirby and
Samurai
these
Kirby.
sub-games, they love the shit
All
out of
sub-games
them.
can be played with
It's
up to
fucking
4
weird.
players. An adventure of deluxe
Yeah, I was
proportions
never a big
awaits.
Kirby fan.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches
the
on the
land,
Nintendo Switch System February
what's
24th,
it called?
2023.
Forgotten
Pre-orders
Land?
begin today.
The one that came out in
Nintendo
March,
eShop.
that was actually really good.
As part of
I played
Kirby's
You know my
Demo
Kirby?
Anniversary,
It's
a remake
alright,
of
but-
Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released.
And later in the game, it gets the bosses get a lot more interesting.
Thank you for watching today's
The
Nintendo
demo
Direct.
doesn't really do it justice.
That's it?
This next trailer will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Yeah, one more. New Mario Brothers. New Pokemon. Pokemon Brothers.
Nice try.
Minish Cap Remaster.
That would actually be nice, but nope.
King Crab says Zelda's his favorite. I used to love Zelda
It's,
games.
It's Gary's favorite genre, open world.
Yeah. Another one? I have to play the last Zelda open world game.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not really like a Zelda game, but I still liked it for what it was. It just needs to improve a lot, so I hope this sequel does a better job.
Bomini
Better
says
bosses.
I bought a Wii U just for the Breath of the Wild, and they announced the Switch Tears of the Kingdom. 5/12/2023.
Bob, did you actually play it on the Wii U? Because I heard it was shit on Wii U. That's why I didn't I didn't want to pre-order it because like I thought the Wii U was dead at that point.
Twas dead.
Yeah, like 2015 to like 2016, the Wii U was fucking dead. It was sad.
All right, what would you give that Nintendo Direct out of 10?
I mean, they did give us a Zelda title and release date. Kirby was decent. Really excited for Fire Emblem. Pikmin 4 was nice. Those are like the big things that I really only care about. So I'll give it a 4 out of 10.
Dang, I'll give it like a 6. There was
4 out of 10.
Traveler. 6 out of 10. You got Octopath Traveler. I was excited for that. The Fire Emblem game looks decent. You got the new Pikmin coming out. They finally gave you a name of the next Zelda game. So there's that. Miyamoto had a new Pikmin shirt. I mean, that's an automatic extra point right there.
It wasn't like 4 out of 10 just because of the games. Like, there's only 4 games I care about here because they're the big games. And also, too, like, a lot of, I mean, I know people say don't listen to leakers, but Metroid Prime remake that has been rumored to hell and back would have made sense because the anniversary's coming up in November. So I was kind of bummed out. Like Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, I mean, they're always rumored, but a Metroid Prime remake is completely different. Like that really started only like
I heard
last year.
I heard that they don't want to remake Metroid Prime because they don't want to give Tommy Tallarico a credit.
Oh God! Imagine that was true. That'd be hilarious.
It's like, no, we're not remaking it. We're not putting him in the credits ever. Fucking Miyamoto is just it's like until I die, you can't fucking remake this shit.
I'm sure when that game does come out, if it does, Tommy will come out and fucking say, "Hey, where's my fucking credit? I'm gonna sue Nintendo," and go on this fucking crazy ass rant.
That's assuming he comes out of hiding.
It would be funny if he did, just for that.
I was watching an old it was like an old 20, I think it was like 2014 or 2004. It was one of those like old retro convention thing, and Tommy was talking and he told the story about Metroid Prime, right? And in Tommy's version of events, The reality is Miyamoto looked at the work of Metroid Prime, said it was subpar. He ordered Rare to stop working on the other games, focus all their energy on Metroid Prime, because that was the flagship title that they were working on, right? The other were just secondary titles that Rare was working on. In Tommy's version, Rare said, hey, Metroid Prime is going to be awesome, so we got to stop working on the other games and just focus on Metroid Prime. It was their decision. And because they did that, Tommy was taken off the project because their own internal audio people were now working on it. And then the new director of audio, he got changed like 3 times. So he never met Tommy by the time he got a hold of it. So he didn't even know Tommy worked on the game. That's why Tommy wasn't in the credits. And then when it came to Metroid Prime 2, the people who were making that contacted Rare, and they're like, hey, how come Tommy Tallarico's names are on all these files? And they're like, well, because Tommy worked on the game. So then they called Tommy up, and they personally assured Tommy that they would put him in the Metroid Prime 2 credits. But they forgot. That's why he's not in the Metroid Prime 2 credits.
Bruh.
And that's why no one from Metroid ever has talked about Tommy working on the games.
And why he hates Nintendo so passionately.
Yeah.
Bizarre. Right, truly bizarre.
Enough with Nintendo. Let's see Sony. The big boy consoles. State of Play, September 13th. 22 minutes.
Is significantly shorter.
Yeah. We're going to put it at 1.25 speed still. Ooh, what's this? Oh, fuck yes, Tekken?
Yep.
Fight!
This is super weird.
You said it's super weird?
Yeah, because I'm like, is this CGI or is this gameplay?
Well, at the beginning it said gameplay
like
captured on PS4, I think. Let's see. And it says captured on PS5, real-time rendered footage captured from a title in development. Final game content subject to change. So I guess it's just the in-game models being used, like a cutscene.
I mean, because this would be really good if this is the gameplay. This would be like fucking crazy.
Bomberny says 5 seconds in and State of Play crushes Nintendo Direct.
Nah. I mean, it's Tekken and it looks nice, but no.
Tekken just got too crazy. Like the story's so fucking out there. You got like demons and angels and all kind of shit. From just a simple game where like people beat each other up, there's just so much shit in there now.
Yeah, and I feel like Tekken 7 just came and left. Like, when did that come out?
Tech demo, yes. I wonder if the showcase will give us BPM Boy.
It's official. Tekken 8 is coming to the PlayStation 5 console courtesy of our battle-hardened friends at Bandai Namco Entertainment. Now, let's check in on 2 games in development for PlayStation VR.
Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. What?
Yeah, this was on Oculus Rift.
The story I was telling, it was about a certain droid repair tech who had no business getting into this kind of trouble. But there they were, standing against evil.
You know, how could they make games like this, right? And then when it comes to TV shows, they never take any kind of like risk like this. Like just a normal dude that lives in Star Wars universe.
Well, the thing is, this is a glorified advertisement. I'm not sure if you realize this. This is the Disney park. That's why it's Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm saying like the game, even though it's a glorified advertisement, the premise of the game is like you're just a nobody dude, right? And then like every Star Wars movie's got to be like, no, you're a fucking Skywalker.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I see your point. Yeah, this is just like shenanigans in Star Wars, which
it should be like a series. That should be the name of the series: Shenanigans in Star Wars.
Yeah,
just a bunch of people doing random shit.
I heard it was pretty good for a VR game, but not mind blowing.
This looks decent for VR.
Yeah, this concept is quite interesting. It's like Dungeons and Dragons with VR.
It's called Demio.
Mm-hmm.
Good name. Good name.
Demio brings the creativity and chaos of a tabletop RPG to PSVR 2.
Bomini says PSVR 2 specs are insane. I think it's going to be better than the competition, but lacks full tracing in games.
Oh, it's definitely better than the competition. Just reading off the specs. I don't know how they can sell that for food. That sounds expensive as hell.
Demio is already on Quest 2. Mobius wants me to get it. Looking forward to trying it soon. Let us know, Bob. What the hell is this? Way of the Samurai?
This is, well, Yakuza. This is one of those, Yakuza game that never came to the West.
Oh, it's a remake of that one?
Yes.
That's like the only one that I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're pumping out these Yakuza games like crazy.
Like a Dragon.
Supposedly, Yakuza 8 is supposed to come out next year. So, kind of crazy.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
I think you'll find my terms quite generous.
This is something that should have been at the Nintendo Direct.
What's the catch?
Is this Harry Potter?
Yeah, because we have yet to see any footage on the Switch.
She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
And it's not cloud. It's not a cloud version.
Is this the Hogwarts Legacy, or is this a different one?
No, this is Hogwarts Legacy.
To escape the darkness.
I mean, it actually, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, but it actually looked like a decent enough game that I'd be like, I'll fuck with this.
Yeah, just the idea of playing, like, role-playing in a Harry Potter universe, like, it took way too long to get to this point. And this game has been in development for a long time, like 5-6 years now.
Did it say an exclusive Quest for the PlayStation? Is that what that said?
Yep.
Why would PlayStation do that? They said exclusives are bad. They yelled at Microsoft, didn't they?
They need to get that fucking money. Jim Ryan needs to pay his whatever bills he has. I don't know what kind of bills this man has. This VR, I would actually buy the VR just for this game. Which, I mean, if you look at the gameplay, you'll see it's like kind of simplistic, but just the atmosphere looks really cool.
Well, what the hell is this?
I have no clue. I thought this was a Ghostbuster game when they were showing it off.
Warning. An instability front is approaching. Take immediate shelter in a stabilized area. Locations impacted include sectors Delta and Echo.
I'm surprised there's not like a whole bunch of Stranger Things games.
Well, we actually might be getting one. Not a Stranger Things game, but like type of game, like Kids on Bikes from Eidos, Montreal. And you like Guardians, so.
I like what?
You like Guardians of the Galaxy, so.
It was good. It wasn't great. The
but I mean, like, just that idea.
The story of Guardians of the Galaxy was great.
After all these years.
The
That's
actual
what I mean.
like the Pacific Drive. This looked good, but I don't know. But like the Guardians of the Galaxy story was good, and the little Easter eggs and everything, but the combat was like the weakest part of the whole game.
Survive a ride from
I kind of like the combat. I played it on hard, so it just made things a little bit
Up next,
more
let's check out
chaotic.
PlayStation Stars,
Yeah.
a loyalty program rolling out
But
soon.
I could see your point. It's not like the best design
Hi
game.
everyone, I'm Grace.
Well, it's
Chen.
just so
Not
disappointing
long
because you
ago,
got the
we announced
Guardians,
a
like,
brand new
nope, you
loyalty
can only
program
play
called
as
PlayStation
Star-Lord.
Stars. It's designed to celebrate you, the
Yeah,
players.
even the whole
It will be
team up
free
thing,
to
I
join
think they could have
PlayStation Stars.
integrated it
As a
better.
member, you can complete various activities to earn
Like, even
points
if you
that
weren't
can
going
be
to make them
redeemed for
playable.
rewards. Digital collectibles are a highlight of the program.
Oh, this is
These
the
are digital representations
the
of
shit we were
things that
talking about
PlayStation fans love.
a couple months ago.
Today,
Yes.
I'm pleased to give you a sneak
Yeah,
peek at some
PlayStation
examples
Stars.
of our digital collectibles. Whether it's a beloved game character or
I
a
just
cherished
think this is
device
kind
from
of
Sony's
weird
innovative
that they're
history,
showing it
always
off
be
at a
something you
state
can
of
collect
play.
and show off to your friends.
You gotta fill the
Like,
time.
this could have been a
And I have
blog
good news.
post.
PlayStation Stars
Yeah.
will begin to roll out in some regions in Asia.
See, Bob
starting
agrees.
in late
Comment
September.
put him off
It
of
will
Guardians
launch
of the
in the
Galaxy.
Americas and Europe in the weeks that follow. That's it
Wow,
for now.
really? That's
Check the
crazy.
PlayStation blog to learn
If
more
I
about
wasn't
PlayStation
such a
Stars.
Marvel simp, I probably wouldn't have played the whole thing.
I mean, it was like fast paced. I really liked it, but it wasn't like mind blowing.
It was a little
It was just kind of
repetitive,
like no. Yeah, it did get repetitive. Yeah, especially later on.
What the hell is this?
You get to like forget the golden
ジェネレー
people.
ター出力異常なし。基礎巡航プログラム異常なし。おはようございます。今日もしっかりと稼ぎましょう。
I don't know what this is, but I'm
レア
intrigued.
採掘ポイントに近いです。これはレアサイズのものです。
It's like
これ使
Gundam.
った石鹸、データベースにない新種のエンダーズが生まれます。
Yeah, when I was watching this, like in the beginning,
システム起動。
because I was on Aaron's stream, I was like, "What the hell is this? This looks like a VR game." And then I see it's like, oh, it's actually like third person.
Yeah. Synduality.
やりすぎちゃいました。おはようございます。さあ、
こんな刺激的な朝は初めてだ。
It looked interesting.
Yeah, I guess I'll give it
These
that.
next two intense action games are
That
PS5
depends how much it
console
costs, right?
exclusives. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be full price.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog. Wait till it goes on sale.
그날은 갑자기 찾아왔지. 그놈들은 무자비했고 인간들은 무력했어. 인류는 형편없이 무너져갔네.
자이오니아, 버려진 자들의 도시지. 전성기에는 10만 명 이상이 살았던 곳이야.
황무지 아래 건설한 도시라니.
I have no fucking clue what this is.
This is Project Eve. I think they showed this off when the first time they were showing off the PS5.
여긴 도토민 건가요?
56K when he says this looks interesting.
이곳의 주민들은
I mean,
에너지 고갈로
It does look interesting.
이대로 간다면
looks like a thing.
어둠뿐이지.
I'm getting a lot of
Combat-wise,
Matrix vibes.
우리를 도와줘.
Combat wise, what? I haven't seen combat yet. Alright, now it looks a little more interesting. But like the beginning was like giving me Matrix, the last city in Matrix, whatever the hell it's called. Come on, what's the human city in Matrix?
I don't even remember.
Whatever that is, that's what it was giving me that vibe, like the last bastion of humanity.
모두 버려진 것.
Please don't let it
I
be
don't
too
even
anime.
see it.
Zion, yeah, Zion. Like the beginning was giving me that whole like Matrix vibe.
이번에는 우리를 구원할 수 있겠는가?
Project Eve. Huh?
Stellar Blade.
So it's not Project Eve no more?
Nope.
That's lame. Zion, you fake nerds. Not a fake nerd. Matrix is like for normies. That's why I didn't know what it was.
Bruh.
My interest has died. The beginning had me. $1863
This
Japan.
this looked good. I would definitely play this game. Although it does look sometimes like Ghost of Tsushima, which is weird. Even though it's like totally different.
All right, King Crab, take it easy.
Yeah, peace.
What is this, like Assassin's Creed meets Samurais?
Which is Ghost of Tsushima.
Your time has come. Rise as one.
Ronin. Rise of the Ronin. It's PlayStation exclusive.
Experience an era of great change and upheaval in Rise of the Ronin, a sprawling action RPG from Team Ninja. Before we wrap up, we've got one more update for you.
That's it?
No. You'll see.
I said one more update.
I just think this is crazy that, well, I don't want to ruin the joke. Yeah, this is like, okay, PlayStation. This is I think this is the third controller you announced in less than a month. Like, what the hell? Like, you gave us the gray one and then the Pro. It's like, bruh.
Sometimes it's the only way to protect the ones we love.
Is the new God of War game?
Mm-hmm. It's a story trailer. It's a little spoilery, though.
God killer.
I've never played a single God of War game.
Is it a God of
God
War?
damn.
Came to find.
It feels like you like PlayStation, but you don't even play their biggest games.
Are you a Kratos?
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
On your hands.
It
On your
does.
son's hands.
But it's like, by the time I really was like, all right, let's play a God of War, there's been so many that I'm like...
But you don't believe in any of it.
I think you should at least play the reboot, because I feel like you might like it.
Oh, so it's a reboot? I can get in on the new one? Because I have
Yes.
it.
Sure about that?
Yes, yeah, even if you haven't played the other three, you can easily get into God of War 4, I guess.
I don't have PS Plus Essentials. I just have the regular PS Plus. I didn't splurge for the extras.
Oh, and they updated it too for PS5. Give it a 60 FPS patch,
Has anyone ever worshipped
which
you?
makes a big difference.
Ever prayed to you? Can you even imagine that kind of
Current God of War is the perfect starting point.
You don't care about anything.
Yes, it is.
Maybe we'll put that on the list after Yakuza.
Who kills without cause.
I think I have like the God of War 3 remaster is like free PlayStation.
Yeah, they give that game away all the time.
Only bind you if you let it. Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
Ooh. Bomberny says you give Sony crap for announcing multiple controllers. Why not crap on Nintendo with all their ITD consoles?
Nintendo has... Why? They don't even put it in their Nintendo Directs.
Yeah, I think that would be the
God of War
problem.
Ragnarok comes to PS5,
Yeah, I'm talking about the
PS4
fact that
on November 9th.
the Sony's just announcing fucking controllers. It's like, holy shit, like, did that at the Game Awards, you put one in a blog post. Like, bruh.
I mean, it started off strong with Tekken. And then it just kind of petered out.
I would say what? I mean, ranking-wise, yeah, this would be better because I liked more games, but I mean, it's not by much. It's maybe like 5.
I would think this is like a 6.5, maybe a 7, in my opinion. Because like I said, you got Tekken, you got a couple exclusives. They might not be my cup of tea, but they looked all right. Some more God of War stuff. I think this is a solid 7. Solid.
Yeah, they didn't even really need to show that God of War. It was like, you kind of showed us enough. Like, I don't really need a story trailer again.
All right. It only took us an hour and 10 minutes to get through this, which is amazing. Record. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for stopping by this quick little stream. Everyone watching on the replay, thank you for watching on the replay. We appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. And, of course, love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.